Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel Govind English Teacher. This is Pavitra S from Karnataka. Yes, first of all, I would like to welcome a creative English teacher and also the creator of this YouTube channel, Mr. Govind Rao from Andhra Pradesh. Welcome, sir. Welcome back to your channel.
Thank you very much, madam, Pavitra madam, for your good word, great words, and your.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, today we are here to discuss an important topic, how to overcome the fear of speaking English. So, as we all know that English has occupied an important role all over the world, and also it is the language of international communication. So, everybody wish to learn speaking English, but the fear of speaking in English. So, I am very curious and interested to know about your journey of speaking English. How you learned or how you overcome the fear of speaking English. Sir, would you please share your experience? How did you overcome the fear of speaking English?
Yes, madam. Thank you for your asking a good question. Okay. The fear of English language, you can say Anglophobia. The fear towards speaking English, to fear towards English people or English language. That's what we call Anglophobia. So 99% of the people have this phobia, fear of English language. So because
Yes.
it is a strange language. It is a foreign language. It's unknown language. And many people had an idea that people who are intellectual, they can speak English language. And ordinary people can't speak English language. This is a common tendency.
Yes.
Okay. But to speak English language is very easy. It's very crazy. Already we have uploaded video regarding
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes.
Okay. So speaking English is very easy thing, And like any other language, one can learn a language by habit forming process, imitation and repetition rather than understanding application. Many people they can understand language, they can write, they can read, but when it comes to speak something with other people in English language, they feel a fear because strange language. So they think that they may commit some mistakes. So there may be
Yeah.
some grammatical mistakes. So
Yes, yes.
this fear of the grammar or pronunciation, or so if I talk in English, if I make any mistake, so somebody will laugh at my
Yeah,
language,
love it.
somebody will yeah,
Yeah.
criticize me. So these are there some affirmations, there is some opinions over the language. But actually, because we are all non-native speakers and we are not the native
Yes.
speakers, that means
Yeah, we are vernacular
we
speakers.
are
Yeah.
vernacular languages, no? So that so we need not worry about the that pronunciation, the accent, the grammar. But here, our expression is important. But instead of trying to expression, but we shouldn't try to impress because initially we can't make impression with our English language. So first of all, try to speak in try to express your ideas, your feelings, your opinions like a mother tongue, and we are all sailing in the same boat. Nobody will observe us. Nobody at our language. Nobody will laugh at our language. Okay, nobody will try to find out the mistakes. Okay, because errors are common because we are human. So because of
Yeah.
this thing, no, many people they fear to speak in English, but actually this is
Yeah.
common tendency. And so how I learn English language because so nowadays we have a lot of opportunities here. So we have the great Google or YouTube channels are there, podcast. You have a lot of opportunities. But when I was learning English language, so I started my journey with listening radio. That was
Yeah.
the first and the foremost thing what I
Foremost
did
essential.
because
Yes,
so
sir.
I had been a longing since dream to talk in English language when I was studying intermediate. But at the time, I didn't have any opportunities like at present what we have. So I depended only that radio, listening radio. I could have learned something accent. I could have learned some listening skills. So that was the first step. And by listening, and I tried to give a lot of my ears to listening. I had to focus a lot of so that I could have learned something, I could have learned some accent, I could have learned some pronunciation. That was the basic step. Then I followed in those days because I live in a rural area. in those days I didn't get even Hindu paper. But Hindu paper helped me a lot because by reading Hindu paper one can develop a lot of vocabulary, the common
Yes.
vocabulary, a good idiomatic language, a figurative language. We can learn a lot of things. So by following,
Yes, sir.
just I subscribed 2 years for Hindu paper. Also,
Hmm.
voracious reader of Hindu paper at the time. Nowadays, we are not getting. But to get the Hindu paper also, it was one paper in 2 3 days. Like that. And I followed the paper. I followed listening radio. And but one thing, but I didn't have the environment to speak around my surrounding. So nobody is talking English language. So whenever I happen to meet an intellect person or any teachers like that, no, I used to try to speak with him, and like that, I try to improve gradually day by day because Rome was not built in a day. Like spring, every beginning is very small. I try to grab all the opportunities, all the ways, so that because of my interest, because of my burning desire, because of my dedication, because of my determination, because of my devotion towards language, so I learned something that I could have achieved this much language. Actually, this is my journey, and a lot of things are there. And before I came into this teaching profession, I was a bus conductor formerly. So before I came into this teaching profession, teaching community, I worked as a bus conductor for 18 years. So when I was doing my duty as a bus conductor, I used to talk with what we call officers and those who are intellectual or teachers know. So like that, I try to inculcate a habit of speaking something with other people. So because that's my desire. So that desire makes me like this, and that desire just inculcated all the things. So this is my a simple way of journey. A lot of things are there actually. Okay.
Yeah, although learning English can be challenging and time consuming, we can see that it is also very valuable to learn and can create many opportunity if we speak in English. So as you said, perfect practice makes progress. If we practice, perfectly, then we can achieve anything, even though we can speak in English. So here the fear means the feeling of not being able to express or put our thoughts in words. But as you said, we should not bother about others, because they may laugh at us temporarily. They laugh, but there is no use of bothering about their laugh, because we are better than them, because we are not
Yes.
simply sitting by holding our folding our hands. We are trying something new, so that we should not bother about others, and we have to, we should not also bother about the accent, pronunciation and all. Yeah, we should simply go ahead. We should move on to speak in English. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your journey, how you learned speaking English, and what are your suggestions to the beginners, those who want to learn English, speaking in English. What are your suggestions, sir?
So I'll tell you three important steps to learn any language, not only English language. The first step is listening. The second step is listening. The third step is also listening. So I have to focus on more listening. The more the great listener may be a good speaker. If you want to be a good speaker in any language, first of all, you have to give a lot of important. You have to give prioritize listening skill, because listening only the one way that opens a big door of a communication, and it is a great opportunity. So when you focus on listening, automatically, and you will be a fluent speaker, an efficient speaker, effective speaker, a natural speaker. First, try to whenever you have an opportunity to talk with a native speaker, try to make like-minded people, and to make friendship with our whose language second language is English, so that you can motivated. And first of all, you have to create an environment, because nowadays very easy by creating a WhatsApp group, by like-minded people group, so where you can share your ideas, and where you can ask, where you can interact, where you can conduct some Google Meets. That will be a great platform for you. When you use that platform in a proper way, productive way, possible way, and automatically you can perfect in our language. So I have to create that opportunity, and create that environment yourself. So that's only the best method, because nowadays it's very easy. So many WhatsApp groups are there, and you can join any group. And if you don't have any WhatsApp group, you can create your own group, okay, like-minded people, so that by sharing, by sparing some time, by inculcating habit of listening and speaking, so automatically one can develop the communication skills very easily, effectively, efficiently, naturally, and very easily. So this is the simple step, but don't think or don't overthink all, because when you think more and more, what will happen? You can't do it. You have to try to put into practice then and there. Okay, and don't hesitate to talk anything, and whatever you want to say, and try to express and try to speak it out with our friends. Also, you should try to be like a extrovert. Don't try to be introvert, and don't think yourself is weak. Don't think yourself that you are making mistakes. So all these that affirmations you created. So try to overcome all your feelings towards English language. That what I told you. Yes, as I told you, Anglophobia. Try to overcome those Anglophobia, so that and you will be a great speaker, a good speaker. But you have to think that. If you think that, you can. Okay. If you're determined, you can. If you're determined, nobody will stop you. And if you're not determined to learn anything, nobody will help you. So the way you think, the attitude, everything that makes you to reach your target goal, to be a successful English communicator, English speaker. So that's my experience. That what I have been doing for a long time.
Yeah, as you told, self belief is very important for everyone to start any learning. So that, like guys, we have to work hard and also give much importance to listening skill, and we have to, go on, listening whatever there, whatever it may be. It is in English. It must be in English. Then only we can achieve and we can earn, and also we can earn success. Yes, sir. Yeah, we get what we work, uh, and not what we wish. So wishing is not
Yeah.
important. So working is very
Success is not in
important.
wishing. Yeah, success is
Yeah.
not in wishing. It is in doing. We have to put it to practice. Then only we can achieve. Just by
Yes, sir.
simply merely thinking about the thing, nothing will happen. We have to try to put into practice.
Yes, sir.
Everybody want to learn something, but nobody would like to put into practice. Those who try to put into practice in the day-to-day work of life, automatically they can learn English language. The
Yes,
thing is,
sir.
you have to practice in everyday life situation. You have to practice
Yeah.
all the work, all your work of your life. So then automatically you can try to make English language. So when you involve emotional,
Yeah.
automatically language learning can be enhanced. Language enhancement can be taken place when you involve emotionally, when you synchronize the situation, when you try to talk in everything in your day-to-day work of life with your friends and colleagues and near and dear and friends and everything. Automatically, language can be developed. Like this is my
Yes, sir.
experience.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, we should not think of going back to the comfort zone, which is our mother tongue. We should try to speak in English only. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your suggestions and your experience for sharing with us. So I hope it would really help for the beginners to overcome the fear of speaking in English, sir. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you for your good interview. Okay, thank you, and thank you for coming to my channel and sharing your time, sparing your time. Okay, sharing everything regarding English language. Thank you, madam. Bye.